Well, hello there pluckers, I have a sore finger here again. Thanks for joining me for another guitar lesson. This is a request from one of my subscribers, and they've asked me to do another Neil Young number, and this one's called Harvest Moon. Great number for the acoustic guitar this, so pleasure to do this. So I'm going to play through it now and try to make as few mistakes as possible, and then we'll break it down and I'll show you how I played it. Okay, so here we go. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Children sleeping, we could dream this night away. There's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. Let's go out and feel alive. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. We were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. Getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I need to celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Yes, well, not too bad. You get the idea. Right, to the lesson. Right, first of all, first thing to note, I'm in drop D tuning. Okay, so strings 1 to 5 are in standard tuning, and the only thing you have to do is detune the 6th string, the E, bottom E string, down to D. So detune to D. Undo it, that is, and you have to make it sound like the 4th string. Okay, so if you've got an electronic tuner, it's quite simple. Other than that, just undo the bottom E string until it sounds like the 4th string. and then you should have open D tuning, which sounds like that. Okay, now then, I'll just move the camera because I think we need to get a bit of a better view of what I'm doing here. Okay, up the top end of the guitar. All right. Now the introduction is I sort of do that, and then I go. Now then, the first fingering is basically first finger, second string, 10th fret. Second finger, 11th fret of the third string. Okay, so it's only the two fingers. Okay, and you play all 6 strings. Okay, and there's 2 downstrokes. It's like first stroke, and the second stroke is you add the third finger to the 12th fret of the second string. Okay, and then you I'll just so I can show you with my fingers go. So it goes like, and then you hit the bass lightly, caress the first bass strings like that, then move your fingers, your left hand fingers. First finger goes on the 9th fret of the first string, second finger goes on the 10th fret of the second string, and the third finger goes on the 11th fret of the third string. So you end up with that. So again, you can play all 6 strings. Okay. So what you do then is, so from the beginning it goes. So it's down, 2 downstrokes, and then hit these bass notes, and then hold that second shape, mainly on the lighter strings, on the strings 1 to say 4, and then repeat. Okay, so do that slowly. Bass notes, second shape. Okay, so that's that riff, okay, which repeats quite a lot in the song. Okay, so I'll just move down the guitar again, back to there. Right, so we play that 4 times. Okay, so I'll just move it up slightly. There we go. So there we go. So we do that 4 times, okay, and then we play E minor 7th, which is dead simple in this tuning. You just play second finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, and the third finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So it's like an E minor up 1 string. Okay, and you play all 6 strings, and that's an E minor 7th. Okay, and that's where it comes in. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to D say. Okay, so again we do from 4 times of this, the old riff. So this is the last time. A little bit closer, hear what I have to D say. Now the little D riff is what I tend to play, is so hear what I have to say. So dum da dum, rum dum da dum, dum da da. And that's mainly upstrokes. Okay, so I go da 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 da. Lost my words there. So da 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 da. Okay, so you go from, you play a few strums, up and downs, and then highlight the D, and then upstroke on D major 7th, which is the D and then you just basically change it to a bar across the first 3 strings on the 2nd fret, okay, which is D major 7th. So, and then highlight that note if you can, and then, which is the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, the A note, okay. And then finally the 4th fret of the 4th string. So play that. Now you will see some people play it a little bit in a sort of slightly more trickier way. Da, 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 da. So that's the same, and then what they do is they move the bar up 1 string to the, so it's covering the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and play that as an upstroke, and then they put that finger on with that finger or that finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. Okay, so sorry, I can do it again. Okay, they do that. Well, I tend to make it a little bit easier and just go. So it's, I can show you. I'm doing upstrokes on all that. Okay, up, 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 up. Da, 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 up and downs. Da, 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 up, up, up. Okay? And you do that twice. Okay? So from the beginning of that verse, come a little bit closer. Again, E minor 7th. Feel what I have to D and the riff. Got that? So it's rum da 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 goes back to that. Just like the children sleeping, E minor 7th. We could dream through the we could dream this night. Back to the D and the riff. Okay, now then it comes into the second part, second sort of verse, and that changes. All you do is you play a sort of a G chord with an added E on it, on the top E, and all you do is the same shape, just again the same fingers you used before on the E minor 7th, on the 5th and 6th strings, you just move it up to the 5th fret. On that. So you go, what was E minor 7th on the 2nd fret, same shape becomes G on the 5th fret. Should sound like that. So I've got the 6th string and the 5th string covered on the 5th fret. Everything else is open. Okay, and that's where it comes. So after it's done the verse, the first part of the verse. But there's a full moon rising. Again, G, let us go dancing in the, and then it goes back to the original first riff. Twice. Back to the G. Then knows where the music's playing. Let's go out and feel the night. 2 more. Again. Right, now back to the E minor 7th, because I'm still in love with A 7th. Let me dance, E minor 7th, because I'm still in love with the A 7th. On this harp, it's back to the intro, 4 times. Alright, 4 times. Okay. And then it goes into another verse, okay? And it just repeats the whole thing twice. Everything you've just done, you play again. Okay, and that's the whole song, really. So on that last bit where it goes, because I'm still in love with you, this is my version. This is what I prefer. If you watch a lot of other videos, you'll see that a lot of people play an A7 suspended fourth, which is basically A7th with the little pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and that they go that, because I'm still in love with, take the finger off, you, I want to see you dance, a suspended fourth again, the A7th, da 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 da, A7th, on this harvest moon, but I prefer, because I'm still in love with A7th, da 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 da, E minor 7th, da 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 da, A7th, on this harvest moon. It's just a personal preference. The reason I say that is because the actual melody line is that because I'm still in love with you. If you play that chord, the A7 suspended fourth, where it goes because I'm, that's a B note. Because, and there's no B note in that chord. So, but there is if you play the the E minor 7th, because you've got the open 2nd string there. Okay, so I prefer playing that. You can play it either way, whichever is you think sounds better. Okay, so a lot of people play that, da, 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 because I'm still in love with you, da 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 da. The harvest moon. Okay, I prefer this, because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you dance again, because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Okay, just a little, so whatever floats your boat. Anyway, that's it. So just repeat the whole thing and you've got the whole song. Either go through what I play at the beginning of the video, play along, or listen to the man himself. Okay, and you'll get the whole idea. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.